to Would I Lie to You at Christmas, a very special edition filled with festive fibs. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a TV star who'll be spending Christmas with her husband, Ozzy. She'll be stuffing the turkey and he'll be biting its head off. It's Sharon Osbourne. A doctor-turned-TV presenter, so if you've had a long wait at A&E today, apologies, but we booked him first. It's Dr. Ranj Singh. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, a writer and comedian who created a little-known show called The Office. And I, for one, wish him all the luck in the world with it. It's Stephen Merchant. Wild animal biologist, although I don't know if she's a biologist of wild animals or just an animal biologist who's a bit feisty. It's Liz Bonning. Right, we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Stephen is first up.
I am in a Madness tribute act. Sorry, what I meant to say was Merry Christmas, Steve.
I once concealed a serious injury because I didn't want a builder to think I wasn't one of the boys.
Please, team.
You pretended you had a serious.
No, he concealed it.
Oh, he concealed, I'm sorry.
Concealed means hidden.
Thank you very much. You can't dance to save your life. Right, and what was this injury?
Thank you. No, thanks for asking. It was quite a severe hand injury.
What happened to your hand?
I was at a place where they sell glass, and I cut my hand there.
Why did you care what the builder thought of you?
Well, I had gone to buy some glass, and my father, who used to be in the building business, said, "Oh, careful, son." Don't know where he's from.
Was he a pirate?
I think he was. He said, "Be careful, mate, when you go in there, because if they think that you're like some specky student type, they'll hike the price." So I went into the shop and I tried to seem quite sort of geezery.
How did you do that?
I was like, all right, you geezer. I said, see glass, mate. And he's like, we got a ton of it. I went, cheers. And I sort of went over, and in the shop, it's sort of stacked up a bit like, you know, if you go in.
But not like this story.
And I went to look at a piece like that, and I slid it. Well, and yes, you're right, because the chap behind there, the geezer, said, oh, don't do that, mate. He said, you might cut yourself. And obviously I didn't, and I went, I think I know what I'm doing, Chief. I threw in a sheath. And I looked at my hand, gash, huge gash. And I went, oh. But I didn't want him to see that I'd cut my hand, because then he'd know I wasn't one of the lads.
But what were you
I put my hand in my pocket.
Did it not seep through?
Yes, it did.
Oh,
yes.
So you now had a patch of blood on your pocket?
It's sort of kind of dribbling down the leg for quite a while.
Was it?
I want to know about when you went to pay for it, because that's tricky, because you've got one hand's out of action.
Firstly, I tried to bandage it.
What with?
Well, there you are. That was yes. That was awkward. Well,
in the pocket?
Well, no, what I did was I said, oh, I pretended to take a phone call.
Right.
And I said, and I went, you know, hello, you muppet. And then I got to take this.
Yeah, it's Kermit the Frog.
Yeah. And I went outside, and I was looking to see if there was any shops nearby. Yeah. And there was a sort of, you know, a corner shop, and so I popped in there.
What did you get? Tissues?
I'm not sure I want to say.
Well, you have to.
Oh, I know what you used.
Oh, no, you didn't.
You used a diaper,
You used a panty liner, didn't you?
Yes, I did, yes.
Great idea. Really good idea.
Good. Thank you, doctor.
Very good.
Trained doctor. Trained doctor. Trained a good idea.
You used a panty liner on your bleeding hand?
Yes. Well,
and then took that out of your pocket?
Well, no, I kept that in the pocket when I went back in the shop.
Oh.
I was worried that he might think I wasn't one of the lads if I had a panty liner on my hand. So I kept that hidden. I kept that from him.
Do you remember the cost, Steve?
I didn't get the discount.
They charge you the top whack.
They charge you the top idiot's rate.
Yes.
Stephen, darling, how many stitches did you have in your hand?
I didn't actually get stitches in the end.
What did you do?
I think I just let it sort of heal.
Naturally. Yes, more organic, yes.
Thank you. Yes.
You know what's also organic? Tetanus.
So, Sharon, what are you
Yes.
thinking? Is this true, do you think?
I think it is.
Why? Why do you think it's true?
Because I think he's trying to throw us off by,
Being vague about
yes,
Yeah.
very vague.
I think you're lying because I would have thought you'd have gone and got medical attention and got it seen to.
I don't know who to trust the most. I mean, it's Hobson's choice, isn't it? I'm 51-49. It's very close. It's true, I think.
Sharon,
I think that's how much it cost.
51.
Right, you're saying it's true.
You say it's true.
You're saying it's true. Steve, was it true or were you telling a lie?
It was a truth.
Sharon, you're next.
Okay, I once sacked a member of my staff because he showed absolutely no sense of humour during a house fire.
David's turn.
So what was burning?
The house.
No, but where in the house did the fire start?
In our living room.
And this member of staff, what was his job?
He was my husband's assistant at the time.
Okay.
So you're finding because he didn't find it amusing. Or
Yes.
Why did you find it amusing?
Did you start it?
Well, yes, but no.
How did it begin, Sharon? Just How
Okay.
did this happen?
Christmas.
Yes.
Beautiful kind of, chilly Christmas night. And my hubby and I thought, oh, well, let's light this beautiful gift that somebody had just given us. And it was this big candle in this copper kind of vessel that it's in. And we turned the lights out and we watched a Christmas movie. And then we went up to bed.
We'll draw a veil there. What happened then?
This alarm was ringing and ringing.
An alarm went off?
Yes,
Right.
a fire alarm.
Was Ozzy keen to go down and have a look?
Yes, I sent him down.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
He got, I can't go down, I'm flammable.
And so he went down, and suddenly I hear my name being called. Sharon! Sharon, help me! Help me!
the ghost of Christmas past.
So I went downstairs, and there he was in the living room, and his arm was on fire.
His what? His arm. Was he in pyjamas or what's he got on?
No, he had a sling on like this.
His sling
and the
was on
sling-
fire?
And half his hair.
Half his hair.
Half his hair was all on fire. So,
So you started laughing.
Yes. So then,
Where was this assistant during all of this? Why?
sleeping. So anyway,
Derry.
and by this time, the candle had melted this thing that wasn't copper. It was like cheapo. It wasn't copper.
Oh, that's illegal. That
It
pretended
is.
to be
Yeah.
a copper.
But you see, in America, I just got it. Anyway, so I picked up the magazine and I'm hitting Ozzy with the magazine. Not
You
thinking-
idiot! Don't catch fire!
And I'm thinking, guys, and then the magazine caught on fire.
Was it heat?
So then outside, there was a fountain.
Right.
So I pushed Ozzy out.
You threw him in the fountain.
And then
made
the
a wish.
arm, the arm and his hair stopped.
Yes.
Yeah. It was all, yes. And then I think, right, where is that other assistant? So I go into the guest house.
Yes.
And he's going, everything all right? And I'm like, no, house is on fire. Get out, help. Go in, get the paintings out.
It's what a personal assistant's #1 job. Go into a burning building and get the art out.
catch that magic eye.
Yeah. The cat calendar in the kitchen, there's still 4 days to go.
And there were dogs, and I said, you must go in and find the dogs.
Yeah.
And so he was like humming and hawing, this ex-assistant. So anyway, he did get the dogs, and so the fire engines arrived. Very lovely people. And then they came, and they had this oxygen for the assistant. So then I said to him,
yes,
how very dare you? You work here and you get more paintings out right now.
You can oxygenate your blood on your own time.
And I took the mask.
You didn't take the mask off him.
I took the mask and I put it on my dog.
You said in the card you sacked him for not having a sense of humour. Isn't that what you said?
Yes, because...
Where's the humour in the...
Well, after this terrible night, he was not talking to me. And Ozzy and I were recounting everything, and we were laughing and laughing, and he goes, I don't see what's funny about any of this. And he said, I think I'm going to have damaged lungs, and I mean, please. So then... if you don't think that's funny, do you think this is funny? And he goes, what? I said, you're fired.
You used the word fired.
All right, Liz, what are you thinking?
I 100% believe this story.
So totally true for you. Stephen?
I think I'm inclined to agree with Liz. There's a lot of very, very good detail.
So you're going to say it's true?
100%.
And I think we're hoping that it's true. Sharon, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
Well, the answer is it's true.
Yeah, it's true. Sharon really did sack someone because they didn't have a sense of humour. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who is telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Nolan. So, Stephen, what is Nolan to you?
Well, this is Nolan, and we once caused a genuine accident whilst filming a fake one for You've Been Framed.
Liz, how do you know Nolan?
This is my old friend Nolan. When we were at school together, he refused to remove a spider from under my desk until I agreed to pay him a fee.
And David, what is your relationship with Nolan?
This is Nolan, and I once spent New Year's Day comforting his drunk sheep.
Lee's team, where would you begin?
Stephen. Should we start with Stephen? He looks the shiftiest, doesn't he? Stephen. So, Stephen.
Yes, sir.
When was this?
Back in the day.
Back in the day. Talk us through what you intended to do.
Well, I think we thought that, good money to be earned from a video on You've Been Framed. And so the plan was, during a lunch hour, we would go to my house, my parents' house, where I lived. I'm supposedly walking out of the living room. Nolan comes in, he bumps into me, hits me with the door.
This is part of the fictional.
This is the fictional version, and it smacks me in the face, and I fall backwards over the sofa.
Nice.
250 quid, done.
Right.
So we're trying that, that's the plan.
Had you rehearsed it?
Well, during the rehearsal, we did this.
Did you videotape the rehearsal?
No. Well, I thought we were filming, but you know how sometimes when you press record on a camera,
yes,
you're actually pausing it because it was already running.
Oh, yeah.
So, I say action, but we get the timing all wrong. And so he comes in and he hits me with the door, but it was a genuine accident. I wasn't timing it right. And I ripped the door off its hinges and I flipped backwards over the couch.
I mean, that sounds unbelievable.
What can I tell you? And we thought, this is dynamite, did you get it? And we said to our friend, did you get it?
Yeah.
But of course, he'd got the timing wrong, so what we saw was us going, this is going to be amazing. Blank, and then, oh God, what have I done? What have I done? That's kind of what we had on the time.
Okay, so you...
Yes, who's Nolan? doesn't he talk?
Why doesn't he talk?
allowed.
He's not allowed. It's not because he's traumatised. That's the rules.
All right, OK. Who would you like to quiz next?
Liz, can you remind us how you know Nolan?
Nolan and I were in school together.
Oh, yeah.
And he only agreed to remove the spider from under my desk if I agreed to pay him a fee.
Right.
How much was it?
Was it money?
How are you a doctor?
What were you thinking?
Sweets.
Yeah.
Has anyone checked his doctor credentials? Is he a doctor like Dr. Dre is a doctor?
So first of all, sorry, you two went to school together then? Are you two the same age then? Has he had like a much harder life?
Irish gentlemen tend to weather quite
Mr.
quickly.
Nolan's...
Sorry, Nolan.
Are you related to the Nolan sisters?
No. Nolan is his first name, whereas with the Nolan sisters, do you remember?
Yes.
That was their surname.
So, tell me the conversation with Nolan. How did it go?
There's a spider under my desk. I think I went, ooh, you know, I started getting a little bit nervous of the spider. I love
Did
spiders.
the teacher not say pipe down?
Well, we were in detention at the time.
Right. You just want to explain to David what detention is?
Actually, I had to go to detention once.
Why?
Wow.
Because of an injustice.
So, Liz, you see the spider, you nudge Nolan. How close is Nolan?
I didn't nudge Nolan, but I went, there's a spider under my desk. He immediately went, I'll get rid of it for you, but like, give us some money.
Did you not think to say to the teacher, look, I'm sorry to complain, but there's a spider under my desk?
So, excuse me.
No.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to complain. Is there some sort of feedback form I can put this on?
Have you seen Nolan since, or is this the first time?
We do see each other every now and then in Dublin, because Dublin's very small.
Right.
So we do bump into each other every now and
And
then.
how are you now with spiders?
I'm great with spiders. Why?
What about David?
Remind us, David.
This is Nolan. I once spent New Year's Day comforting his drunk sheep.
When was this?
I think about 10 years ago.
Right. Why was his sheep drunk?
Alcohol.
All right.
The consumption of alcohol was what I put it down to.
How did the sheep get alcohol?
The sheep was hanging around the back of a pub.
Wearing stockings.
Not that I noticed. Sharon, I was with a group of friends staying in a little house.
How many friends?
I think there were about 8 of us.
That is definitely a lie.
Can we get to the whole thing of why the sheep
Yes.
was drunk
Well-
and who gave the sheep the alcohol?
The sheep had found the alcohol for itself. There have been some bottles and some drip trays left out the back of the pub after the New Year's Eve revelry.
Yeah.
And the sheep had gone and
Swigged a bottle.
I didn't see the initial drinking, but
Yeah.
I've always assumed it was more of a sort of lapping from a drip tray.
Yeah.
But it may be that the sheep had lifted up a bottle and
Yeah.
you know,
Next
delicately brought it to its
And
lips.
when you came across the sheep, what state was he in? Paint a picture for us.
The sheep, if you imagine a sheep.
You've lost your friends. They seem to have vanished again. And you're at the back of the pub
I'm
on
with
your own.
One of my friends.
Gentle tear trickling down on New Year's Day. Not another 12 months of this, you're saying to yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, one of my friends is with me. You know, had gone for a walk on New Year's Day.
You and the friend.
Yeah.
Right.
We'd been staying in this cottage on Nolan's farm. We wandered into the village, and in the pub car park there was a sheep behaving eccentrically. It was capering about. Maybe there was the odd bleat.
Looking at the clouds going, as you look at them there.
So far, you've painted a very vivid picture, but there's no sign of Nolan.
No, well, my friend goes and gets him. We figured it's probably a sheep from that farm.
Yes.
And either way, he's the only person we knew locally who knew what to do about sheep.
How did you actually comfort that sheep?
I mean, all you can do, really, is I stayed with it. I was there.
All right, we need an answer, so Lee's team. Is Nolan Stephen's pranking pal, Liz's mercenary mate, or David's sheepish shepherd?
I think it is Liz.
You think it's Liz? Because...
He's got an Irish
How'd you do that without moving your lips? Did you catch that? That's absolutely amazing. Do it again. Wow.
Just because I think my chair's sinking.
Someone's got some extra mince pies this year.
Send this clip to you.
Is it Bring Your Child to Work Day? So Ranj thinks it's Liz.
Yeah,
it's Liz.
What does Sharon think?
Is it more
I
like...
think Stephen.
It's Liz or Stephen. We'll say Liz.
You're going to say it's Liz. OK. Nolan, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Nolan, and Stephen and I tried to video a film that we've been filming.
Yes, Nolan is Stephen's pranking pal. Thank you very much, Nolan. This brings us to our final round, quickfire lives, and we start with... It's Stephen.
One New Year's Eve, a group of strangers used me as a living landmark.
Lee's team.
What are you talking about?
Well, they threw a firework at you, right?
No? Not everyone's a pyromaniac, Karen. No, I was down in Trafalgar Square because it was New Year, and, you know, it gets very popular down there, very busy.
Well, how long ago was this?
This was probably 10 years ago when I was more, more of a young, free and single player, guy about town.
Yeah.
You know, down in Trafalgar Square at the stroke of midnight New Year's Eve, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, I've been there at lunchtime.
Okay. Because I'm 6'7", obviously, tower above, I can see everybody. You know, I see a group of young ladies, and I thought, here we go, lads, watch out, because they were looking at me. I thought they've seen me on the telly. Of course they have. They're looking for a bit of Happy New Year. I thought they're looking for some Steve action, and they came over and they said to me, "Are you going to be here for a while?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And they said, "Great, because we've arranged to meet back at you." In Trafalgar Square, where there's no other obvious landmarks.
I'd just like to say something.
Yes.
Because when you said in the beginning landmark, I thought you said landmine. That's why I said a firework, you see.
Hang on.
But why would you throw a
Firework out landmine.
To set it off.
It's a lovely thing to laugh about at Christmas. Landmine. Cluster bomb.
You think it's true or a lie?
I think it's true.
You think it's true?
Yeah.
You say true.
Go with true.
Stephen, they're saying it's true. Was it the truth or was it a lie?
It is true.
Next, it's Lee.
Possession.
Right, there's a box under the desk. Now then,
Lovely.
would you first of all, Lee, take the item out of the box, pop it on the desk, and then when you've done that, read the card?
This is Big Bertha. Every Christmas morning, I use it to wake my wife from her peaceful slumber by honking it in her face.
David's team.
Why did this tradition begin?
It started because I am very excited about Christmas morning. I always get up nice and early. I'm actually one of the few people that are up before the kids get up.
Why did you feel that you couldn't just let your wife either wake up naturally or perhaps just wake her up in a more gentle and dare I say it, human way?
I did a different system for the first 3 years. That didn't work.
You've got some lovely kids.
Why don't you imagine that the beautiful Sharon Osbourne...
Sharon, you're my
Mrs.
wife.
Mack.
Yes.
OK, now,
Right, yes.
if you could just get into character, pass wind, snore. So, she's asleep, and then I wake up. 4:30. It's time for the trumpet.
Who are you speaking to when you say that?
This is the internal monologue.
Oh, this is...
Yeah.
Internal monologue.
Try and communicate that just with your face, just with the eyes.
OK, then.
Lovely bit of acting, yeah.
I get it out like this, nice and quiet. Oi, Uzi! She wakes up, same joke every year. I go, sorry about that, I'm off the duvet. And then she wakes up, and then... I was holding back.
What do you think, Steve?
I don't know, there's something that doesn't quite ring true. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what it is.
What about you, David?
It is a lie.
Oh, there we are. So, was it the truth, or were you telling a lie?
Well, I was, in fact, telling... a lie.
Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Well, today's Boxing Day, which is Thursday, and on Saturday night it's the Hit List Celebrity Special, 7:45. And where does Liam's toxic behaviour come from? BBC Three comedy Ladhood is streaming on BBC iPlayer.
Welcome to Would I Lie to You at Christmas, a very special festive edition that sorts the facts from the fibs. On Lee Mack's team tonight, an award-winning actor of stage and screen, treading the boards for us tonight is Christopher Eccleston. And writer and star of Alma's Not Normal, the BAFTA-winning comedian Sophie Willan. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, from Man Like Mobeen, it's the king of Coventry himself, Guz Khan. And our very own fairy godmother, it's broadcasting legend, Gloria Hanniford. So to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Gloria, you're first up.
OK. Every year, my family run a sweepstake on what time I will fall asleep in my chair on Christmas Day.
Please do.
OK. And, what was the winning time last Christmas?
9:15, maybe?
In the morning?
I'm up at 4 in the morning, but...
You're up at 4 in the morning?
Yes.
Why?
Santa Claus comes really early.
So why do you have to get up then?
To enjoy it all, don't I?
Is it at your house?
My house.
How many?
I would say altogether maybe 16.
16? Oh, do you have to cook?
Well, the thing is, we have a very big extended family now. And I wouldn't say I'm a great cook, but I just feed them lots of alcohol on Christmas Day.
Nice.
Very wise.
And that takes over from the cooking, really.
And whose idea was it to start doing a sweepstake?
I I don't actually remember whose idea it was because I was a bit tired by then and had a few bevies myself.
Gloria, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How much do you drink?
How much I do? Well, my mum always had a little sherry, and in a way I was brought up on that. And I'd drop a whiskey now and again and hot water.
Are you here to do the show, or is this an intervention? So, how much is it to have a go on the sweepstake?
Oh, well, our family's a bit mean. It's only £5 at a time, max.
Well, £5's quite a lot for a sweepstake. Are they spiking your drinks to... Get the chloroform, I've got it, 20 to 10. I didn't touch her, give me the money. I did not touch her. Who's turned the gas on and not lit it? 16 people, sweepstake, £5 a go. What's the latest anyone's ever guessed?
9:15, you said, didn't you?
Yeah.
I said I have been known to.
That was last Christmas. It was 9:15.
But I'm quite a predictable person in that
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
So what about you, David? When do you get off at Christmas?
We're talking about an afternoon snooze in front of Shrek 2.
Hey, that's your wife you're talking about. So sorry. I'm so sorry, Victoria. I'm so sorry.
Chris, what are you thinking?
I was thinking a lie because at the 9:15, it was too quick for me.
You mean she answered you too quickly?
Yeah.
Sophie?
I think true. And it seems like a fun community spirit kind of game. Slightly mean. Yeah. But also a bit of fun, isn't it?
Before you make your decision, yeah?
Yeah?
You just got to bear in mind that this is G. Honeyford. She is a national treasure. Yeah. And I don't think the people of Britain are going to take to it kindly that you're out here calling her a liar. So bear that in mind.
How sure are you?
He seems very confident. I will go... If you
Yeah,
want to go
but
with that.
I trust your instinct here.
Right, OK, thank you.
So it's all on you, mate.
I'm going to say lie.
OK, they say it's a lie. Gloria, was it true or was it a lie?
It was a lie.
Good man.
9:15 didn't say it.
Yes, it's a lie. Well, guys, you're next.
When I was a teacher, I had one class that was so difficult, I played walk-on music to make my entrance more dramatic.
Please, team.
You were a teacher.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
Wow. What kind of teacher were you?
A humanities teacher.
What music did you play?
So basically, the speaker system there in the classroom was connected to my phone. So you could play anything on it, and I decided that the theme from Rocky would be the one to go for.
That one.
That's the only theme from Rocky that you really want to play. That one.
All right, so the kids are all sat in class.
Yeah.
You're not in the class yet.
No, so I greet them at the door. Good teachers greet the kids at the door. How you
What do you
doing?
say at the door?
Yes, Leon, well gone for your mum. All them kind of things.
What?
Leon's mum was a very attractive woman, so every teacher was like, is your mum coming to parents' evening, Leon? So after I've greeted everybody and they're sat down, pens and pencils out, they get a bit chatty, and it was a notorious class, like I told you. So I played a Rocky theme tune. That's a bit of a Bollywood version, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you play it in there, and then I walk in the room, it's got everyone's attention.
Why don't you imagine you've got a really difficult, unruly class, particularly one child? You could recreate for us coming in and imposing yourself upon this dreadful child.
But it wouldn't just be Leo on his own, it's going to be Chris and Soph. They're all mucking about.
Well, yeah, but I think he's the worst.
Okay, yeah, go on.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
You feel the energy, the class is a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm stressed out. Losing control of the class, and I decide, you know what, I need to hit them with the vibes, with the energies. Cue the music. Hands on it. Stop that clapping, Soph. Listen to me, mate. Yeah? Listen to me. You listen to me good, yeah? Unless you get your homework to me every single week on time, you best believe some terrible things are going to happen in the car park. You understand?
Double check that everyone heard what he said to me then. He said if I didn't do my homework, something terrible was going to happen in the car park. Good. That's a bit much.
That was something else, but was it based on fact? Did it happen? Chris?
I think it's true.
You think so?
I think true.
OK.
Because I think the confidence and it's well-rehearsed routine.
And I have to say, when he was behind me, touching me on the shoulders, he had
Terrifying.
authority about him.
Yeah.
He's a man that could whisper threats. I also happen to think now I know why he got sacked.
So you're saying it's true?
Yeah.
OK, they think it's true, Guz. Was it true or was it in fact a lie?
It was a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Guz didn't walk into class to the theme from Rocky. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Frank. So, Sophie, what is Frank to you?
This is Frank. He kicked me out of school for arriving in a bikini.
Chris, how do you know Frank?
This is my mate Frank, and I brought him here tonight because he's desperate to meet Gloria Honeyford.
Then finally, Lee, what's your relationship with Frank?
This is Frank. I ruined his rendition of Silent Night when I blocked his tuba with my Satsuma.
So there we have it. David's team, where will you begin?
Sophie, describe the occasion when Frank kicked you out of school.
He was my headmaster.
Yeah.
And basically, I decided I wasn't going to go to school that day because I fancied something a bit different. And I didn't go in often.
Yeah.
I used to do sort of guest appearances, really. But on this occasion, I decided to go down right by school. There's a big field.
Where in the country are we, Sophie?
Bolton.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I like Bolton.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm not sure, but... Basically, we thought we'll just do something a bit nice and civilised.
Who's we?
My sort of friends that were not connected to the school, or how it was described in the expulsion letter. So we got ourselves some lovely beers, and we'd gone to the field, and we had our stereo, and everything was going lovely. And I was wearing a bikini because I will say it was a very hot day in Bolton. They only come once a decade. We all wanted to make the most of it. But the batteries died on the stereo. So I was like, do you know what? I'll just nip in and I'll go into the tech block and I'll get some batteries and I'll bob them in my stereo and it'll all be fine.
So theft is what we're talking about.
And what happened to you in terms of Frank then?
So Frank was my headmaster, so well, Mr. Riley was the one who caught me. He blew his whistle and screamed at me across the hallway.
Was Mr. Riley a PE teacher?
No, he wasn't, but he had the personality of one. Yeah, so anyway, then I got the letter in the post. It said Sophie's arrived in school in non-uniform. Then it put in brackets a bikini on one occasion. Right. And I was excluded. And that was Frank. Frank was a lovely headmaster, though. Yeah. I don't want to dob him in completely. He was quite nice.
No, I don't feel that you've dobbed him in by the fact that he took some disciplinary action over a pupil who'd arrived at school drunk in a bikini, hoping to steal some batteries. I think in many ways he'd be in more trouble educationally if you'd said, and he said that was fine.
Yeah, that's good.
What did your family say when they got the letter?
Well, they didn't get the letter.
Why not?
I got it. I'm not daft, and I've had these letters before. I know that school logo. Straight in.
There's a couple of plot points here that aren't adding up. Number one is how comfortable you are calling your former head teacher Frank. There's no way I could call him by their first name. I feel dirty, like a filthy person.
What is Frank's surname?
Mr. Vigan.
Biggin.
Vigan.
That's how my cousin from Bradford says Wigan. Vigan. Mr. Vigan. I don't believe it.
OK, Chris.
Just remind us how you know Frank.
I met Frank in 1992. 2.
Right.
2 years into my career on Inspector Morse, he was the sound recordist.
And he was desperate to meet Gloria.
And Neil Diamond.
And how did the subject of meeting Gloria and Neil Diamond come up between you?
John Thaw had an allergy to fish.
Did I just have one of my blackouts again?
Yes.
So my start date on Inspector Morse was in the future, and I was knocking around West Hampstead where I lived, and I got a message saying I had to go into film 2 weeks early because John Thaw was off and they wanted to shoot my sequences, and I was terrified. It was my second only... I'd done Casualty, and I was doing Inspector Morse. I was terrified.
And you were brought in early because John Thaw was ill from having had fish.
He had fish, and his face had...
Ah, be a puffer fish.
His face had...
It happens if you
had blown up.
Yeah, yeah.
An allergic reaction. So I went in 2 weeks early. I was terrified, and the first thing that happened was Frank mic'd me up.
Right.
And I was trembling, and he was lovely about it. And at lunchtime...
I thought I'd gone again.
At lunchtime, I sat with him.
Yeah.
And we fell into what has become a surreal conversation about people who Frank would like to meet.
And among them were Neil Diamond and Gloria Hunniford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The difference is that Neil Diamond is in LA and I'm here. Frank has no access to Neil Diamond at the minute, but he could have access to me, couldn't he? Because I'm here.
Yes, that's actually true.
Well, you heard it from her. He could have access to her. He could. She said it. So, what is it about Gloria that Frank is particularly drawn to?
Her voice.
She's got a lovely voice, hasn't she?
Yeah.
And he's a sound recordist, so that would make sense that he appreciated.
I was asking about the quality of sound, asking all the boring questions that actors ask, and he talked about vocal quality, and he talked about Gloria, and he talked about Neil Diamond.
Well, Frank, that was very nice. Thank you very much indeed.
How come he's here tonight?
Sorry?
How is that? How? Not you, sorry. Oh my God! Oh,
He got you.
is serial killer one of the options?
I think there was something headmasterly about that.
That was chilling.
I visited Hannibal Lecter behind the screen, wasn't it?
How come he's here tonight? How has that come about?
Gloria did a show called The Masked Singer a while ago with a white head on or something.
Yes.
I was Snow Leopard, just for the record.
Thank you. And he texted me the instant and said it's Gloria Hunniford.
Wow.
There you go, see?
And within a week of that, I was asked to come on this show because David Tennant turned it down.
Right, David, Lima. Now, what about him?
So, tuba and a satsuma. Talk us through it, Lee.
This is Frank. I ruined his rendition of Silent Night when I blocked his tuba with my satsuma. I'm not sure there's any other information you need.
First question, do you mean a literal satsuma, or is that sort of some kind of disgusting innuendo?
And just to be clear, do you believe the satsuma is an innuendo or the tuba is an innuendo?
At that point, I was imagining that the satsuma was a body part of yours, but the tuba was literally true. I'm now imagining that the tuba is a body part of Frank's, and the satsuma is literally true. Obviously, it could be a straightforward physical interaction between the two of you, in which case I give you joy of it.
When was this?
About a week before last Christmas.
Right, OK.
And was Frank playing with the Salvation Army or something?
He was, actually.
Was he?
Yes, thanks. I'll use that.
Where was he playing?
Where was he playing? Gloria. He was playing down the high street where I live, and rumour got out.
Rumour got out. Is that their marketing strategy?
And it's a nice festive thing. You stand round, and it's nice, isn't it? Salvation Army. What don't you like about Salvation Army, David? If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be wearing those clothes.
Just remember, you decide to go.
I went, to watch.
On your own?
No, with my wife and children.
OK. And
You believe I've got a wife and children, do you?
I've met people who claim are them.
Yes.
So,
they were people I hired in because I didn't want you around my real family.
And you all went down the high street.
Yes.
And what happened then?
Well, then we were enjoying the music and we were swaying along gently. And that's when one of my kids shouted the now well-known phrase in our area, "Dad, have you got a satsuma?"
One of your children asks for a satsuma.
Yes.
What happens?
Well, he's over yonder there.
But aren't there lots of people standing listening to the music?
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, it started off...
So you could still hear one of your children ask for a satsuma from quite a long way away.
No.
During a concert, lots of people standing in between.
Through the music, I could tell what he meant, because he went...
I see. And what was the effect on the music of the satsuma going in the tuba?
It just got a little bit more citrusy. That's the way I describe it.
I want to know what your wife said at this disgusting, childish behaviour.
She said, "I'm sick of your attitude and I'm thinking of leaving you." And that was before I'd even thrown it.
All right. We need an answer. So, David's team. Is Frank Sophie's tough teacher, Chris's fanatical friend, or Lee's muted musician?
I'm very confused because when some of you were cussing out Frank for no good reason, Sophie bit her bottom lip like it would have been her head teacher. Yeah, she was like, "Oh, don't be horrible to him." And then when I think about Brother Eccleston, he said something which is a really specific memory, which is I was very nervous on my first day acting, and Frank calmed me down. And I would remember that. Also, Frank's got that satsuma somewhere he shouldn't have.
That's why he can't smile.
OK, so you think it could be any of them. Oddly, my starting point is it can't be any of them.
At the beginning, I did not think it could be Sophie at all.
And then you heard the other stories.
And then I heard the other story. Exactly.
I'm going to rule out Lee. There, I've done my bit. Now you two decide.
Yeah. Maybe we'll go with Chris then.
Oh,
OK.
I think Soph.
You think Soph? You think Chris?
Let's go with Chris, yeah.
I think we'll go with Chris.
You're going to say it's Chris? OK,
Yeah.
So, Frank, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Frank, and I kicked Sophie out of school for turning up in a bikini.
Yes, Frank is Sophie's tough teacher. Thank you very much, Frank. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies. We start with... Chris.
Thank you. I have finally given up cheering because every time I did it, people always said I sounded sarcastic.
David's team.
So, in what context would you cheer previously?
At football games.
Yeah.
Who do you support, Chris?
I support Manchester United.
Well, you probably were cheering sarcastically.
It must sound really sarcastic to punch through as sarcastic in the context of lots of other people cheering, particularly in a stadium. There's sort of 40,000 people cheering, and then everyone turns around and says, "He's being sarcastic."
To me, it isn't sarcastic. I've been told, not by 40,000 people, I've been told by one particular individual.
Oh, was it QPR, was it?
So let's imagine you're watching Manchester United and Georgie Best is sorry, let's bring it right up to date. Paul Scholes is streaking. He scores a goal and you go,
"Hooray!"
That cheer definitely might not be 100% sincere sounding.
What would a sincere cheer sound like?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Yay, yes, yes! Come on, boys, come on!
Yes, yes, come on, boys, come on.
Well, better than his.
Now, David, you're at Millwall. You're with your mates. It's 1-1 till the 89th minute, and then your boys score a goal.
Yeah.
It means everything, and you go...
Thank you. What I try to infuse that with is a little bit of rage. Because I think that's the thing that underlying a lot of football supporting is the rage that this thing that they're into doesn't matter at all.
The rage is the issue. I was with my children.
Yeah.
And I was surrounded by that primal scream kind of reaction. And I muted it, and a guy turned round and said, "You're not really a red, what are you doing in this end? Call that a cheer." And my kids heard it. Oh. And I said, "I'm doing it because I don't want them to see me going, yes! Come on!"
Now, that's a lot better.
The power. Wow.
You see, Rob, you're wrong when you rang me. He is a good actor.
What did you say to the guy who said you were sarcastic?
I tried to reason with him, and then he said, "Oh, Doctor Who off the telly. Who do you think you are?"
You've been doing both shows?
Yeah.
All right. Guys, what do you make of this?
I do believe that was a very sarcastic cheer, and somebody might have thought it's a bit weird. But you're a big lad.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mess with you like that if I didn't know you. So I think lie.
Yeah. What do you
I think it's a lie.
OK, well, my team thinks it's a lie.
OK, you're saying it's a lie. Chris, was it true or was it a lie?
It was a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Chris hasn't given up cheering because he sounds sarcastic. Next. Sophie.
All right. I once had a fight whilst dressed as a Christmas elf.
David's team.
All right.
Where were you playing this elf?
I worked in the grottos in Manchester, Wigan and Bolton. I did it for several years. But the problem is, every Santa that you have, they've all got their own issues. They're very narcissistic individuals. And if you're stuck on a shift with a Santa who's a bit of a plonker, it's a long day. And this particular day, he kept saying things like, "I'm not just a Santa Claus, I'm a family therapist." You know, stuff like that. But, you know, so it was a stressful shift, and he was really irritating. So I'd gone out for a cigarette, and I got in trouble for having a cigarette in my uniform,
Well,
which
paint
annoyed
a picture for us of this elf uniform.
Well, it's an elf hat and, you know, an elf suit, really.
That's not really painting a bit. I could have said elf hat and elf suit.
All right, well, half of it was red and half of it was green. It's the usual.
All right, have it your way.
How many fags did you smoke?
I don't know. I mean, to be honest, you smoke in the day, but you never get enough breaks. And even when I quit smoking for a bit, I'd always go, I'm going out for a ciggy, because you're only allowed a fag break. You're not allowed a break.
Yeah.
What if you just want to stand outside and live a bit longer? That's not allowed. So I kept the uniform on, went for a cigarette, got in loads of trouble. And then another elf was like, "Oh, we've got to get out of here. Let's get to the pub." We needed this, me and this girl. I was a small elf, you know, 5'3". I looked like an easy target. I got quite a bit of abuse. Christmas elf! And after a bit, it got quite irritating. Anyway, I ended up getting into a rough and tumble with this one woman, and it got we're on the floor rolling around.
What was she dressed as?
She was just herself. She was being...
Well, you can't know that. She could have been a real elf disguised as a normal person. In which case she'd be furious with you. Look how you destroy our reputation. I've been working all year on children's presents. I have one night off. And there you are, smoking and drinking and besmirching the name of elf.
OK, so you're on the floor, you're fighting.
Yeah.
What happens?
Well, I'm hair sensitive.
You're what, sorry?
So that's hair sensitive.
You're hair sensitive. What does that mean?
It's a very soft German person.
That's very good.
Little cracker joke for you there for Christmas.
I'm quite sensitive on the head, so she got a good grip on the hair. That was it. I was done. That was it.
Gloria, what do you make of this?
I think it's a big fat lie. I don't think she's that kind of girl, really. She's a different kind of girl.
Yeah.
I don't think she's that kind of girl.
I, on the other hand, I think she's that kind of girl.
Yeah. Are you thinking true? I'm feeling true.
I must say I'm feeling true because of all of the facts. There's a lot of detail. Will you join in?
I'll join in, OK.
We'll go true.
Right, you're going true.
We're going to go true, yeah.
So, Sophie, was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
Yes, it's true. Sophie once had a fight dressed as a Christmas elf. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that Lee's team have 2 points and David's team have 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. At Christmas, a very special edition filled with festive fibs. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a singer who also runs a charity shop selling vintage clothes. Last year, she made a profit of 3 guineas, 11 shillings and 6pence. It's Lily Allen. And a brilliant musician who's responsible for the most powerful Christmas release since the time I ate 23 Brussels sprouts. It's Noddy Holder. Mack's team tonight, from Carshare, an actress who starred in Murder on the Blackpool Express about a coach trip to Blackpool. Talk about suffering for your art. It's Sean Gibson. And a comedian who years ago sold ice creams for a living. I don't know which year exactly, but I'm guessing 99. It's James Acaster. We'll begin with round 1, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Noddy is first up.
One December night, while dressed as Joseph, I had to shove a donkey off a country lane.
Steve.
When was this, Noddy?
This would have been mid-70s.
So why were you dressed as Joseph?
Well, a friend of mine used to have a party every Christmas time, just before Christmas. And it was always fancy dress. And this particular year, he wanted to feature the Nativity. And I originally wanted to be Angel Gabriel.
Right.
But he said, I'm not having you, Angel Gabriel. You can be Joseph.
Why couldn't you be Angel Gabriel? Because of the accent?
Oh,
look, it's the little baby Jesus.
So I got an old curtain round me and a tea towel on my head.
Like tonight. So, whose party was it?
It was my best friend's party.
Okay.
And...
Did they have a name, Noddy?
Swin. His name was Swin.
Swin? I wish you'd have said Biggie. It's what current. So, where does the donkey...
So, the time was getting on. It was 1 o'clock. I thought I'd better make my way home. And when I get outside, the air hit me and I felt a bit spacey and I think somebody had spiked my drink. So I set off and it sort of got worse and worse as I drove on. I was sort of blue flashing lights coming past me and all sorts.
Those would have been the police.
No. That comes later. Anyway, I'm driving and I thought I'll take the scenic route.
Right.
So I started to go down all these country lanes to make my way home. And suddenly, in the middle of the road, is a donkey. So I screeches to a halt, thinking, am I imagining this donkey, or is it a real donkey?
Am I really Joseph?
Is it possible it was just Elvis Costello turning up late to the party in fancy dress?
So I screeches to a halt, and I thought, I better get out and check whether I can't carry on. I couldn't drive round it, the lane was too narrow.
Yeah.
And I got out of the car, to feel if it was real or not.
So you're genuinely still not sure, even though you're right
I'm
up
sure.
to it. You have to feel it.
I have to feel it.
Can I ask you a question? Is this one big alibi for touching up a donkey?
So I get behind him.
Good idea. Safest place with a donkey, Noddy.
And start pushing him from behind.
Where's this story leading, Noddy?
Suddenly I hear,
Don't you mean E or E?
Of course, coming down the road is a cop car. Now, I'm used to, in those days, being pulled every night after late.
It's Christmas, Noddy, it's Christmas.
Anyway, they get out the car and do the usual. Here we are, Mr. Christmas, what's he doing now? As a last punchline, I said, I've been celebrating tonight because my wife's just had a kid. Which I thought it was pretty good at the time.
What do you think, James?
I think it's true, but it's just nice to listen to him tell a story, and I kind of forgot halfway through I'm meant to be knowing if it's true or not.
It's definitely telling the truth.
I think it's the truth.
I think true.
True?
True.
OK, we'll say
Saying it's true. Noddy, was it true or were you telling a lie?
It is true.
That is true. Noddy did shove a donkey off a road while dressed as Joseph. James, you're next.
One Christmas, on hearing I wasn't going to get the present I wanted, I tried to drown myself. In protest.
David C.
Tell us the story.
Well, I wasn't going to get the present I wanted.
Which was? What did you want?
The Spice Girls' debut album, Spice.
It's a lie.
That's so weird, because I did get it, and I did try and drown myself.
No! Don't applaud that. It's a great album.
How old were you then?
I was like 10 or 11.
Right.
So you wanted the album.
No, he really wanted it.
Stop right now. So you wanted the album?
Yes, I really wanted it.
Okay, so he's mine in the end, here. Can I just say,
James,
stop right now? That one, if he uses.
Who's your friend? Big Ears?
So what happened, James?
I wanted the Spice Girls album, Spice. And so did my sister. We've both been pestering our parents a lot for the album. My father decided he had to tell us before Christmas who was going to get the album or not, because he didn't want an upset on Christmas Day. And so he waited until we were in a safe space with the local swimming pool. We've all gone for a family swim.
Yeah.
And
a lovely Christmassy thing to do. A lot of people do a lot of swimming in the run-up to Christmas.
Because it was in honour of the 7 swans of swimming.
Yeah.
We were swimming, and then my dad called a family meeting.
Shallow end?
Shallow end, yeah. Oh, you're not treading water during a family meeting. He said, right, it's a week until Christmas, and I'm just going to let you know that Ruth is getting the Spice Girls album.
Ridiculous.
Well, where were you then? That time, I looked like I overreacted.
Take us through this reaction. Paint a picture of how a young James reacted.
It was like a storm came over me. I was very angry. And then I turned and I walked to the other end of the shallow end. I did a width.
Yeah.
I would have stormed away, but it's very hard.
Yeah.
Wade through the water. You have to say every now and again, I'm really cross. Went to the other end, and I turned round so they could see my face, and I just sat down slowly. And I was under the water. I went, well, I was thinking this. I guess I'll either stay here until one of two things happens. Either I get the Spice Girls' debut album Spice, or I'm gonna die.
Which happened?
Well, what happened was, I came back up again, and I saw that not only were they not, they were just carried on swimming. They got always under the water now, and my dad quickly went, problem solved, and they carried on swimming.
What are you thinking, Noddy?
I just don't think his dad would do that. I think he'd buy 2 albums.
Oh, I'm unaware that you knew my father, Noddy.
What do you think about the 2 albums buying issue?
Well, like, as a parent, I just would have thought that just quietly, like, going off to HMV to buy an album is easier than taking the whole family for a group swim.
So what's he going to say, David? What's it going to be?
I'll say lie.
You think that you both think it's a lie? I'm going to say lie.
OK.
Yeah.
James, were you telling us the truth, or was it a lie?
I was telling the truth.
Yes, it's true. James did try to drown himself in protest over his Christmas presents. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Jerry. Sean, what is Jerry to you?
This is Jerry, and he was the policeman who came to investigate when I was heard screaming during a Christmas game of Twister.
Right, Sean's concerned copper. James, how do you know Jerry?
This is Jerry. He's the fireman who every Boxing Day soaks me with water during a festive game of squirt.
James's fireman friend. And finally, Lee, what's your relationship with Jerry?
This is Jerry. He's the paramedic who ticked me off last Christmas after I landed my drone in his ambulance.
David's team, where to begin?
Sean, you were playing Twister.
Yep.
What was the occasion?
It was in between Christmas and New Year, and me and my family had gone away and rented a cottage.
And why did you scream?
Because I think I had my left hand on red and right foot on green.
Tricky.
And we'd all had a few drinks, and...
What was the time? What time of day?
Oh, it was evening.
Right.
It was evening. I'd say about 10:30ish.
Okay.
And my uncle fell on my face and I screamed. And you would scream, wouldn't you? You would scream.
Was he a friendly uncle?
Very friendly.
If you've been affected by any of the issues raised in tonight's show, there is a website you can visit.
It wasn't a horrific scream. It was fun. I was having fun. I was just a bit hysterical.
Could you reproduce it, Sean? Could an actress of your stature reproduce it for us now? Imagine, Lee, is this uncle who's a little too friendly? You're never that happy when he turns up, no matter how many presents you think, oh, it's Uncle Lee. Oh.
I like the way that you said she's a good actress, so she could play the part of the screamer, but I could just play the untoward uncle naturally.
So, there you are. Well, why don't you demonstrate the Twister? James, what are you doing?
Playing the Twister mat.
It wasn't a scary scream. It was like a... because I was having a fun scream.
How did the neighbour next door hear it if it was just a little scream?
Did the uncle let out anything as well? Did
I certainly did not.
So what happens then? So suddenly there's a knock on the door.
Yeah.
And what happens when Jerry arrives?
Well, we're all just having fun at this point. We've all had a few drinks. We all invite Jerry in, see if Jerry wants a sherry. He was really lovely about it.
Right.
So is there a police station in this village? And they're all on duty at Christmas week, are
Well,
they?
there's always got to be a policeman on duty somewhere.
To look out for madmen like you pushing donkeys down lanes. Now, what about James?
OK, James.
Just remind us, James, what it was that you said.
Jerry is the fireman who every Boxing Day soaks me with water during a festive game of squirt.
Oh. OK. What's going on?
Squirt is a game.
Is it?
Yeah. 2 teams of firemen.
OK, so that's for a game of squirt. The first thing you need is 2 teams of fire.
And they go either side of a river.
Yeah.
And you get a rope and you tie it up in a tree at one side of the river. And then you run it along and you tie it to a tree at the other side of the river.
Yeah.
But before you've tied it to the other side, you thread a barrel across it.
Of course you do.
You just thread a barrel.
Yeah. What if there's a fire in the local area during the lengthy setup for a game of squirt?
Well, he's not. They can't put out fires anyway. He's only volunteer.
Sorry?
They're just a volunteer fire brigade. They're not allowed to put out fires.
What are they allowed to do? Just look at them?
They are permitted to pick up litter.
Where do they get the fire engines and everything from then?
Their fire engine's an old one. It's more like a ice cream van that's painted red.
The volunteers, do they have the uniforms?
No. The Kettering Volunteer Fire Brigade have a T-shirt and it has an emblem on it of a fire being put out by a beer.
Talk us through the rules of squirt.
OK. You get the barrel to the middle of the rope, right in the middle of the rope, and then both teams aim their hoses at it.
Are the volunteer firemen allowed real water, or do they just mine it?
No, they're allowed water, they just can't aim it at a fire.
OK.
If there was a fire, they would have to turn the hose off.
Right.
So what happens next?
Someone's like, go! And then they both turn their hoses on and they aim it at the barrel. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get the barrel, trying to squirt it along the rope so it gets to the opposition side of the bank. And all the water is hitting this barrel, and we're standing on the bridge. Getting soaked.
Yeah.
And then you walk home going, good squirt this year.
Right, now then, what about Lee?
How did you come to land the drone in Jerry's ambulance?
We have this really weird tradition in our house where we like to keep dry. And so I thought, what I'll do is I'll fly my drone, but I'll stay in the house. And the window was open, and I thought...
The window was open because it was a very hot Boxing Day.
It was open. It was open because my wife always has the heat on very high over Christmas, and I'm not a fan of radiators, so I opened the window. And I was practising in the bedroom, and I thought, I'm so in control of this. Rather than go downstairs and fly it, I'm just going to go straight out the window.
Was the drone a Christmas present?
The drone was a Christmas present, correct.
Who gave you a drone for Christmas?
Not you, because you got me nothing.
Yeah.
It was my wife.
Your wife got you... It's a very romantic present. A drone.
She's heard me say it to her a lot during the year. Drone.
Why was there an ambulance there? Had your wife called it as a precautionary measure?
The ambulance was actually the house over the road, and as I was flying the drone, I looked over, and a man was carried out on a stretcher. And I think, can't quite see what's going on, but I thought I'll have a little look at that. And my drone has a camera attached to it, so I'm flying the drone over, and it's getting closer and closer. You know, I'm getting quite good...
It can help, I think, when someone's just had a heart attack or something. Something shocking or strange can really helps them really get it together.
I thought so. And so I was watching it and I thought, this is interesting. And then he gets put in the back of the ambulance and the doors stay open and Jerry goes in the back. I think, I'll have a little look, see what's going on. So I get a bit closer. And now I'm hovering just outside the back doors.
Yeah.
And I pushed forward a little bit too much, and the drone went straight into the back of the ambulance, striking Jerry on the back.
It's presumably hurt Jerry because the rotors of a drone are very fast.
Yeah, he was a good 3 or 4 inches taller than this last year.
So Jerry spots you leaning out of your bedroom window with a remote control. What does he then do?
Oi! I said, give me my drone back! I can't really repeat what he said on television.
Okay, he
because...
swore.
No, he's French and I don't understand French.
All right, we need an answer. So, David's team. Is Jerry Sean's concerned copper, James's fireman friend, or Lee's peeved paramedic?
Oh, I don't. I mean...
I think it's James's.
You think it's James's?
Yeah.
I think it's Sean.
I mean, I think we're agreed Lee is lying.
Yeah.
The question is it James or Sean?
I think it's a mate of James's from the pub who was a volunteer fireman.
I'm not happy about this. Because my instinct is that James is telling the truth.
Right.
But I know what that's saying publicly. I know what I am then believing. I'm believing a game that is played across a river between volunteer firemen, a souped-up ice cream van, and squirting a barrel in which the locals come and stand and watch in just the place where they get splattered with water.
What's it going to be?
I think it's James.
You're going to go with James?
Yeah. Go on, Sam, say
Jerry,
it's James.
would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Jerry, and I'm a volunteer fireman who soaks drains.
Oh, Jerry?
Yes, Jerry is James's fireman friend. Thank you very much, Jerry. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Lily.
Until last year, I believed that reindeer were fictional creatures like unicorns, until my 6-year-old daughter told me the truth.
Please, team.
Until how long ago?
Last year.
Oh. Is it because Father Christmas's reindeers fly? So that's why they couldn't possibly
maybe
be
that's
true?
why I came to that
get that.
conclusion. That I just felt like it was a ridiculous notion, yeah.
You were aware of deer, though, weren't you?
Yes, actually I was.
So you'd
because
seen
of Bambi.
Deer?
Hang on, because of a fiction... This doesn't make sense. You've seen a fictional reindeer
Well, if
flying in the sky.
if Bambi flew, then I probably wouldn't have believed in deer.
What about Dumbo? Did you not believe in elephants?
Did you stop believing in carpets when you saw Aladdin?
You know, I remember my ex-husband telling me that the moon was made of cheese, and I believed that. Like, there are things that I
think we should stop here for a second. You genuinely believed what your husband said when he said the cheese?
Well, I thought maybe it had, like, the same chemical makeup as cheese.
Can I just point out that you are saying this out loud on television?
Wow. Let's go back to the conversation between you and your little girl. How did it come about and what did she say?
I was going to take them on a trip to Lapland.
Right.
My daughter said, "Are there going to be reindeer?" And I said, "Don't be ridiculous. Reindeer aren't real."
What was her reaction to that?
She had been to another farm in Gloucestershire and had seen some reindeer, so she knew that reindeer were real.
And how long did this carry on?
Until I googled reindeer.
Wow.
So, what are you going to say?
Well, it's a tricky one because I can't believe she's never, up until that point, seen a reindeer.
I don't understand how you can go through life without seeing a real reindeer.
Sorry, are we talking about reindeer? Not...
Hello, David.
No, but... Reindeer, they don't exist. No,
Grandpa's woken up from his sleep on Christmas Day.
You can definitely go through your life without seeing reindeer.
No, you can't.
They're not like pigeons.
So what's it going to be, Lee? Let's go for a decision.
I mean, I still can't believe that giraffes are real. I've been to the zoo and I've seen giraffes. I still don't quite believe they're real.
Did you get out and feel it like Noddy would? I think it's a lie.
She's very believable, though.
She thinks she's lying, but she's believable.
Yeah.
What kind of answer is that? I hope it's a lie, for Lily's sake.
Lily, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling a lie.
Next, it's David.
Possession.
Ah, right. There's a box under your desk. Now then, take the item out first. Lift the box onto the desk. Right, now take the item out of the box.
Got it.
And now, read the card.
Last Christmas, my brother bought me this iPad. I've never turned it on, but I have used it to kill a wasp and carry 3 mugs of hot chocolate.
Please, team.
Right. Who are the mugs of hot chocolate for? Go.
Sorry?
Who are the mugs of hot chocolate for? Say them now, without thinking.
Too much pressure. I don't know 3 people. It's a lie.
Who were they for, David?
They were for my wife, for me, and for my mother.
Where were you taking them to?
I was taking them from the hot chocolate making room to the hot chocolate consumptorium.
Kitchen to living room?
Yes.
Did you kill the wasp with the glass side or the non-glass side?
The non-glass side.
OK.
How hard did you hit it?
Well, it's dead. It wasn't like a great sweeping, smash.
Was it mid-air?
It was more of a sort of a press and lean. Lulled it into a false sense of security with my terrified whimpers. And then at a certain point it settled on a flattish surface, and then I went in with the press and lean.
If you kill a wasp, you don't slowly press it like a psychopath. He only said that he does the push and press because he knew that there wasn't any dints on it.
No. I'm not saying I gradually. As soon as I was pressing, I pressed quickly. I didn't want to extend its suffering. I wasn't whispering stories about, do you find the room is getting smaller, Mr. West? I'm sure you must be imagining it. You're finding your little antennae are getting a bit cramped. Oh, what next? Try and move a wing. Oh, you can't.
It's time to take a guess.
You say it's a...
Lie.
You say it's a lie?
It is a lie.
Okay. You say it's a lie. David, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling a lie.
That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that Lee's team has won by 4 points to 1. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.
You'll be with us tomorrow night, won't you? There'll be giggles aplenty with Michael McIntyre's Big Christmas at 6:45. And Romesh Ranganathan is also getting in the spirit. Check out Christmas Misadventures in the Arctic on iPlayer.
Welcome to Would I Lie to You at Christmas, a very special edition filled with festive fibs. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a comedian and actor who has played a social worker and a nurse. So please, stand outside your front door and clap for Joe Brand. And an ex-EastEnders star who loves a traditional Christmas day where he gets run over, his wife has an affair, and the Queen Vic burns to the ground. It's Joe Swash. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, a comedian and host of the show Travel Man, or as it was renamed for 2020, Staying in the House Man, is Joe Lycett. And a talented and versatile actor who tonight is taking on her toughest role yet, pretending to be happy being on David's team. It's Ruth Madeley. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Joe Lycett is first tonight.
Oh, yes, OK.
I once had a fight with a flamingo and won.
Last Christmas, the biggest family row in the Lycett household was over how many doof-doofs there are in the EastEnders closing theme tune.
Oh.
Lee Mack's team.
So you mean the bit just before the music starts, I mean, obviously, you know, you were in EastEnders.
Yeah, but I never actually got myself a duff-duff.
Oh, no.
I was there for 6 years, no duff-duff.
You never had a duff-duff?
I had one duff-duff, and Wendy Richards was in it, and then when they took it to the edit, they zoomed in on her and cut me out of the duff-duff. How many duff-duffs did your family decide there were?
So, it was a generational gap. So
Yes.
me and my sister thought there were 8, because there are 8. My parents thought there were 7.
Give us your 8.
Doof, 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 doof.
Oh, I think you're wrong.
Excuse me, though. No, that can't be. That's not how many doof-doofs there are.
Yeah.
That's how many doofs there are. If the unit is doof-doof, then there are 4.
He does have a point,
That's why David has never been invited to someone's house for Christmas.
I think you stuck too many duffs in there.
Go on, you do it.
Duff, 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 duff. Do, 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 do.
No, that's not it.
You were in the show! Did you, at the end of the night, find out exactly how many duff-duffs there were, or did you just leave it, we're right, you're wrong, without no
Yeah,
sort
basically,
of...
we didn't rewind.
So we don't
were on
actually
to
know
something
right
else.
now with our 8.
Well, we do. It's 8. It is 8.
You ain't really checked it, have you?
Yeah, I have.
You have checked it?
But you didn't
because
check
I've
it at the
watched
time.
EastEnders and I know.
But I've watched EastEnders, but I don't ever count...
I don't think you have.
I think there's only 3, because I think the fast ones at the end aren't duff-duffs, they're something else.
Like a little...
I'm sort of with Joe. I think it's probably 2 to 2.5 doof-doofs, or 4 to 5 doofs.
What's a
before the
half-doof?
nature, the nature of the noise changes such that it can no longer be labelled either a doof or a half
Agree.
doof.
So, yes. Well, bearing that in mind and knowing your love for music, give us your rendition then of the end drum.
Now, I feel that would be... I'd be humiliated.
Would you like me to give you a lead-in, a dramatic moment?
No, thank you.
This is Elsie, who works in a laundry.
Who's Elsie? She was never in EastEnders.
She's a character that I've created.
Well, what about Dot Cotton? Can't you get her?
You look a bit
would
like
be a
Dot Cotton.
great
You do a bit.
You've
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm going to try it.
Oh.
I think that's Mick Jagger you're doing that.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to my laundry. It's gone somewhere.
Doof, 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 doof.
What do you think?
That sounds like the washing machine's broken.
See, I think after about 5 minutes, I would have just gone to the YouTube and had a little look on there. I think he's lying.
I always like to go counterintuitive, so I'm going to say I think he's lying as well. Yeah.
OK, I'm going to have to say lie.
You're going to have to say lie. OK, Joe Lycett, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
And Joe Swash, there's a treat for you, because you said you never had a doof-doof. We're going to give you one tonight. Whatever you want to say, something dramatic, and it's going to come in. It's going to happen.
And trust me, it doesn't matter what you say, because we're all just going to be counting.
OK, Joe, here we go.
Is it my baby?
Oh, there's 9!
It's 10!
It's 9.
There was 9 in there.
It's 9. Joe Swash, you're next.
OK. One Christmas, I accidentally put the wrong address in my mum's sat-nav, and instead of driving to Lakeside, she drove all the way to the Lake District.
Right, David's team.
Geographically, where was the starting point?
Well, it was London, yeah. It was a long time ago. It was when the sat-nav, remember it was called Tom Tom?
Actually, it wasn't called Tom Tom.
What was it
called? It was called Tom 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 Tom.
So I've always had slight dyslexia as a kid. So I sort of...
Oh, so maybe it wasn't a Tom Tom, maybe it was your MOT.
Could have been, yeah. I think I just put it in wrong. And
Well,
then,
yes, obviously that's not a detailed explanation of what went awry.
What would you like to know?
What did you type in the word lakeside?
I stuck in LA, put in the first couple of letters, and then it predicts the word for you.
You put LA in, your mother drove off towards Los Angeles, and you went, stop. And you saved it with a K.
Yes.
And then you thought, right, fine, that's fine. There can't be more than one place beginning LAK. It finished Lake Windermere, off she drove.
No, I must have put in the lake, and then it filled the rest in, and I must have pressed Lake District, taking for granted that.
And you are saying, with a straight face, that your mum, was it just your mother?
No, it wasn't my mum. It was my mum and her next door neighbour, Debbie.
Right.
They just kept driving until it got dark. And then what my mum said is that they got so scared because it was just them two in the car and they didn't know where they were going. My mum doesn't know how to do the sat-nav and all that business. That they thought it would be safer just to continue to where they were going and then just work out what to do the next day. So they went to the Lake District.
They arrived in the Lake District?
Yes. It took them like 6 hours. Yeah, they took what? 6 hours? Yeah, they took some wrong turns. So they had to get a hotel and stay in the Lake. I swear.
Come on.
I'm telling you.
I have to say, we've been doing this show for many years, and Rob has never, in the middle of it, gone, no.
So after about 3 hours in, they got so far that they weren't going to come back in the same day. They were going to continue and stay where they were.
Yeah.
Debbie phoned her husband, which I think they should have done a lot earlier because he's a cab driver.
Even if he wasn't, it would make sense, really, to make contact.
So what do they do, Joe? Did they stay over there?
They stayed over.
And then what?
I got a phone call.
Yeah.
They were fuming.
They must have been livid.
The thing was like that. My mum didn't know where anything was. She didn't know how to get to places. So she would follow that sat-nav, regardless whether it took her into the sea. She'd be in the sea. She'd follow it. So,
and yet you put the destination in with such little care.
I just didn't think I was going to... Honestly, when she told me, even I was surprised. The same questions as you asked, like, why didn't you come home? Why did you stay? None of it made sense to me either. But the one thing she said is that they were very scared. They didn't know where they were going, so they just carried on following the blue line to the end of the destination. And in the morning, they worked out. I think they asked someone in the hotel that they had to stay in, and then the fella reprogrammed it to come back to London the next day.
Joe Lycett, what are you thinking?
I think it might be true. I can see real hurt in him.
It's doable. It is doable with the dyslexia thing.
If it's a lie and you pick up that card, you're not going to follow through on, yes, they discovered halfway through the journey that they were heading to totally the wrong place, but decided that the thing to do was to follow through on the entire journey. It's more plausible that it happened than that Joe invented that just now.
Basically, David's saying there's more chance your mother's stupid than you are creative.
I think we think true.
It's true that they drove all that way. Joe Swash, was it true or was it a lie?
Yeah, it happened,
Yes, it's true. Joe did accidentally send his mum to the Lake District. Ruth, you're next.
Right. Because my dog hates loud noises so much, I always put earmuffs on him before we pull our Christmas crackers.
Please do.
Right. What type of dog do you have?
I have a British Bulldog.
The dog don't mind having these on his ears?
No, not at all.
How old is your dog?
He's 2.
If I've got a new dog and we're having Christmas dinner and he don't like the bang, I'll put him in another room. So why am I going to put in all the effort to kind of teach him to put his earmuffs on?
Why would you like? Okay,
Did you say teach him to put the earmuffs on?
I mean,
I don't think she's suggesting go, oi, Bonzo, we're about to pull again, stick them on. The dog's going,
okay, right. Okay, please.
new puppy, am I wrong?
Well, yes, a fairly new puppy, yes.
Would you, if it was frightened of something and it needed you, would you put it in another room?
We had a dog that was very frightened
Yeah.
of
What did you do,
fireworks.
Jo?
Sold it. Did you? I don't know if you got advice from a vet or something about what to do, or.
We were given the name of this dog specialist who could help with anxiety.
What was his qualifications?
I didn't read his qualifications.
I suspect he might have been a market trader that also sold earmuffs.
They didn't need to give me earmuffs.
Okay, so what are you going to say?
Well, I'm kind of neutral about it because I can understand why you might do something like that.
Who hasn't wanted to dress up a dog? So I
It's
believe
adorable.
she might put some clothes on it.
Have you dressed up your puppy?
Is that a euphemism? I've had a shower, if that's what you're asking.
So what are we going to say?
So Joe says it's...
A lie.
You think it's a lie?
It's too much hassle. Lie.
I think it's got to be a lie.
Okay,
It's
you're
got
saying...
to be, hasn't it?
So you're saying it's a lie. Okay, Ruth, was it the truth or were you telling a lie?
You all look like idiots because it was a lie.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, David. So, Joe Lycett, what is David to you?
This is my neighbour David, and last year, to save money, we time-shared a Christmas tree.
Ruth, how do you know David?
This is David, and he walked into a charity shop just as I was donating the gift he'd given me a few days earlier.
Right, Ruth's charitable chum. And finally, David, what is your relationship with David?
This is David, and when my daughter lost her beloved toy rabbit, we held up a train so I could board it and grab it.
So there we have it. Lee's team, where would you like to begin?
Joe, next door neighbour?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, why aren't you just buying your own Christmas tree?
Well, David and I decided to save a bit of money. We knew David was going away on Christmas Eve, so he wasn't going to use the Christmas tree after that point. I was working pretty much up until Christmas, so we thought it was a good idea that we
So he got it from the 1st of December?
He got it on the 12th to the 24th. Then I had it from the 24th to the 1st. I got rid of it on the 1st.
And did you take it decorated?
Yeah.
Just in one like that and just plonk it in your house?
So that's why we won't do it again, because we worked out that the savings that we made from sharing the cost of the tree, which was about 60 quid, we saved that, but the amount of baubles that we lost in the transit.
And this was all about saving £30?
Yes.
But, you know, you're doing all right.
David's not.
What was your Christmas setup after the 24th? Did you have people staying with you?
They didn't stay, but they came for Christmas dinner.
For the day?
You remember they came to watch EastEnders?
Yeah. You had a big row with them, don't you remember?
We had a big row, yeah.
Right, who would you like to question next?
Ruth. Yes. Can you remind us of your...
David's my cousin, and he walked into a charity shop just as I was donating the gift he'd given me a few days earlier.
What was the gift?
What was the gift, first of all?
Right, it's one of those, you know, them really ugly porcelain pig things that open.
Huh?
You know them orange...
Cookie jar?
Yeah, but smaller than a cookie jar. Not big enough for a cookie jar, so you couldn't even use it for that.
So sorry, you've gone into the charity shop to get rid of this pig thing.
That's the only words that can
Your cousin's
describe it.
walked in?
Yeah.
And gone, taking a pig for a walk? What are you doing with a pig?
I didn't expect him to be there.
Did you carry on with the process of, like, let's get rid...
Yeah, talk us through exactly what happened after he walks in.
Right, David came in because he saw me. There was absolutely no other reason for him to go in the charity shop. You could tell he was really upset, but without wanting
But
to...
did he mention... What did he say?
He went, oh, what are you doing? Like, he just pointed at this pig that I'm holding.
Yeah.
And I panicked, so I said, look, I didn't want to tell you at the time, but I've already got one.
Ah. So when did he actually find out the truth then?
So I had to call David and tell him I was coming on Would I Lie to You? And I can't stand the thought of hurting anyone's feelings.
So you thought you'd bring him on national television and humiliate him?
No. We've since spoke, And he's lovely.
Right. Now, Lee, what about David? David, remind us of your claim and your statement.
This is David, and he helped me board a train to rescue a rabbit.
First of all, where were you going from?
I was going from London to Cardiff.
With your wife and child?
Exactly.
Was you going there for a reason?
What do you mean by that? You're going to have a reason to go to Cardiff? Oh, you come down here with your Cockney patter. People go to Cardiff just because they want to visit it.
Sorry, mate.
Did you like it there, David?
It was very nice.
Did you
Honestly,
like it?
I'd put Carlisle into the train app, so...
Talk us through what happened.
Well, what happened? We got on the train, and she, this rabbit called Pink Rabbit. It's a pink rabbit.
What's it called?
She calls it Pink Rabbit.
That's it. She's got your sort of creativity.
Thank you. And it's her second favourite cuddly toy.
Who's the favourite?
The favourite is another rabbit. He's called Wiggles.
Wiggles.
Oh, okay.
Aww.
But Wiggles never leaves the house.
Oh, has he got an asbo?
It's better we always know where Wiggles is.
Okay.
But Pink Rabbit is the favourite of the toys she will take out of the house.
How had you acquired the rabbit? Where did the rabbit come from?
It was probably a Christmas present at some point. But the thing is, it was around for a couple of years. This among the various. She got lots of toy rabbits and that sort of thing. And then suddenly, and I'm not quite sure why, Pink Rabbit came to favour. It was like Stalin emerging as the front runner of the Politburo. You know,
are you still doing the bedtime stories?
He wasn't the obvious successor to Lenin, but then a few years later, suddenly he's in charge. So Pink Rabbit has had a meteoric rise.
Right. Yeah. You get off the train at Cardiff.
Exactly.
And when do you realise the rabbit's gone?
When we've got to the hotel and my wife realises, and a look
that
of...
she's married to you and has a breakdown.
Thank you. As always, you've made it so Christmassy. But then she sort of takes me aside and says, I don't think we've got Pink Rabbit.
At no point has your daughter made any reference to this rabbit, even though it's her favourite rabbit.
I know. The thing is, when we got on the train, my daughter said, can we get Pink Rabbit out of the bag? I want to have Pink Rabbit with me on the train. And it was my strong view that was a bad idea. That we should keep Pink Rabbit in the bag where we know where Pink Rabbit is and only get Pink Rabbit out when we get to Cardiff. But no, I was overruled. It was apparently fine, and she would keep an eye on Pink Rabbit and not forget about Pink Rabbit.
OK.
So, your wife said to you, Pink Rabbit's gone.
Yeah.
Do you phone the train station? Because Pink Rabbit's on the way back to London.
No.
No?
No. Pink Rabbit is on the way to Swansea.
Yeah.
Where it is going to turn round and then head back to London via, and here's the loophole...
The Lake District.
No, via Cardiff. The train is coming back via Cardiff.
So you know now where the train is headed. So what do you decide to do?
We go to Cardiff station in order to get on it and look for Pink Rabbit.
But you said cuddly toy.
Oh, yes.
How many children do you have?
One.
Well, of course, classic only child scenario. I've got 5. I would have said the rabbit's dead. Get on with your life. So what happened?
Well, we went to the station.
Yeah.
David was in the sort of glass room / booth next to the barriers.
It's nice that he's brought it with him.
And we went up to him and said, look, we haven't got tickets for the train, but we don't want to get on the train. We want to go and retrieve a toy rabbit. And he looked quite stern and severe, and then nodded and went, yeah, that's fine. And it was a wonderful moment of possibility.
Right. So then what happened?
The train comes into the station. My wife goes to the front of the train to talk to the driver.
She's such a flirt.
We've worked out where our carriage would be coming in.
Yes.
I get on the right carriage to look for Pink Rabbit, and as it turned out, thankfully find Pink Rabbit, and then get off the train.
The bit we haven't heard yet is that if you have specifically said, I don't think the rabbit should leave the bag, and then you get to the hotel and she says, oh, we haven't got the rabbit. How did that conversation go?
What can I say? I'm a hell of a guy.
Then what did you actually say?
I did not say, I told you so.
You didn't say I told you so.
I did not say I
You
told
might
you so.
have said it with your mouth. Did you say it with your eyes?
Oh, well, I can't
Did you go?
affect that, can I? Can't affect what they're doing. They're always admonishing everyone. But no, I didn't say that because I knew my wife would already have been thinking it. It was not necessary for me to say those words because they were already in her brain.
So be honest.
And at some point she is going to say, "You told me so," for me, as indeed she subsequently did. And that is when a relationship is working.
We need an answer. So, Lee's team, is David Joe's frugal friend, Ruth's charitable chum, or David's rabbit rescuer?
This is a tough one. I mean, Ruth is... It's not likely, is it?
No, I don't think that's likely.
I'm genuinely torn between David and Joe. I don't know.
I've been in the same situation and lost a teddy bear at the airport, and I was gutted, cried for ages. I'm going to go with David because I've been there.
I have also been there, so I do feel that this could be true.
I'm aware of how emotionally damaging these situations can be, and for that reason, we didn't buy our children any toys. So it's hard to know.
Fair enough.
Really.
Yeah.
Joe, what did you think? What's
David,
it going to be?
Go with David.
I'll go with David.
We'll go with David.
I'm going to say that David held up the train. OK. David, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm David, and David and I rescued his daughter's rabbit.
Yes, David is David's rabbit rescuer. Thank you very much, David. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Joe Brand.
This box contains everything I need to play my family's favourite festive game.
All right, so could you now take the contents out and put them onto the desk, please? Oh. Well, it's a plastic cup. Water. Pen there. Sheet of paper.
Yeah.
Well, it looks exciting.
What you do, right, is you get the glass.
I'm a bit nervous about what you're going to do. Oh, all right. There we go.
Hello.
A little.
You come up with a category.
A category, yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I've got cramp in my foot. Just bear with me a minute.
Like diseases of the knee.
You're right. That's better, thank you. Carry on.
So you come up with a category, yes.
Yeah, so, and I'm going to start the game off. So I think of something in that category, and I write that down on a bit of paper.
Yes.
You have got to come up with something from the category.
Yes.
Which is trees.
Yeah.
So you each say a tree, and if anyone says the tree that I've written on the paper, I throw this over them.
Oh, let's play it. Let's play it. We'll give you a category. The category is things you might find in a Christmas dinner. So food items in a Christmas dinner. Right, now fold the paper up. Don't let them see it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Joe, Lee and Joe Swash are your sons. They've come home.
No.
They're back from the youth detention
Would you like my friend
centre.
Robert to play? Yes. My mum says you can play.
Thanks.
You can come in and have a play. We're all playing the game.
Oh, hang on a minute. No, wait a minute. I'm being told that my desk is not waterproof.
Oh, yeah.
But you're... No, seriously.
Oh,
but
hang
theirs
on.
is.
Oh, my God, yes.
Sorry. Yes. Now, my desk also. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, I've just been told my skin is soluble.
I'm telling you the truth. That's what they're telling me. So remember now, boys, the category is things in a Christmas dinner. Get ready. Here we go. Let's get the tension.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lee Mack, something you'd find in a Christmas dinner.
OK, I'm going to go for a... nut roast.
Ooh. Oh, the tension there when she said
That was,
it.
yeah.
Wow. OK, Joe Swash.
A Brussels sprout.
Oh, it's back to Lee.
This is unbearable. Unbearable. I'm going to go for a carrot.
Ooh.
Oh, Joe Swash.
Pigs in blankets.
Oh, Lee.
Double look me.
Turkey.
Oh,
the
Joe
bravery.
Swash.
This is an unbelievably stressful game.
Yorkshire pudding.
What are you talking about?
Yorkshire pudding? Yorkshire pudding and my Christmas
Oh,
dinner?
no, this is...
Yes.
Only because it's set the sat-nav for Brussels sprouts.
Gravy.
He said gravy as well.
Gravy.
He said gravy. Lee Mack.
Gravy.
Cranberry sauce.
Joe Swash.
Bit of turkey.
He said turkey. He said turkey. No.
Okay, I'll go with some carrots.
He said
I'll go with some stuffing.
That's the happiest thing that's ever happened to me.
Was that game genuinely something that Joe plays, or did she just make it up? Truth or lie?
Even if it's not, to come up with that on the spot is brilliant. I'm playing that on Christmas Day.
Oh, it's a brilliant game. If Joe invented that game in the last few seconds, reading off a card, then, well, she'd be a genius.
Okay, so what's it going to be? Truth or lie?
We're going to say true.
Okay, Joe. This
It's a lie,
incredible Christmas game.
Oh my goodness me.
Truth or lie?
It's true.
Yes, it's true. Joe does play the game every Christmas. Oh, and that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that Lee's team have won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. To Would I Lie to You at Christmas, a very special edition filled with festive clips. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a legendary actor who's won an Oscar, a BAFTA and a Golden Globe. I can only assume his agent had already started on the sherry when they said yes to this. It's Jim Broadbent. And an award-winning comedian from New Zealand, where, of course, Santa goes down the chimney anti-clockwise. It's Rose Matafeo. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, an iconic presenter who hosted the news for nearly 2 decades. Imagine that, sat behind the same desk, talking to the same camera, year after year after year. Welcome to Series 15. It's Angela Rippon. And a comedian and actor who's played a naive priest and a naive superhero. And we took advantage of that naivety to persuade him to do this show. It's Ardal O'Hanlon. We begin with round 1, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Ardal, you're first up.
Right. Every day for the last 10 years, I have carried a walnut in my pocket.
David's team.
Why? Well, because it was given to me in exceptional circumstances.
What were those circumstances?
Oh, I was travelling.
You really didn't expect the second question there, yeah?
I was travelling in Spain with my daughter when a man gave me the walnut.
In exchange for his daughter.
It was a bargain.
So describe the scene.
Okay, well, we were hiking in the snow. So there was a blizzard. We hadn't met anyone for days. And this...
So you'd been hiking for days in the snow in Spain?
Yes, yes. The
Okay.
north of Spain, in
these...
the mountainous region, David.
Right. Now, these are definitely exceptional circumstances.
Yes. We were hiking in the snow, and this man suddenly materialised from the blizzard, and he was very agitated. And he beckoned me over to him, and he thrust the walnut on me, and he insisted I take it. And my Spanish wasn't great. His Spanish wasn't great. I don't know where he was from. I mean, he was speaking some sort of medieval dialect, and he absolutely insisted I had the walnut.
Do you have the walnut on you now?
Well, I do. I mean, naturally, I do. I change it from pocket to pocket, depending on what I'm wearing.
What you're asking us to believe is that at this moment, about your person is a walnut.
Yeah.
I mean... OK, now, just for clarification.
But picture the scene, David. Like, you haven't seen anyone for days. Someone gives you a
we can
walnut.
picture that.
Yeah. Someone hands you a walnut.
Yeah.
Your first reaction is, why me? Why a walnut? I mean, you can't ignore it. You're going to keep it, and you're going to wait for the meaning to be revealed.
Well, let's look at the man. You say he appeared out of the blizzard.
He disappeared almost as quickly as he appeared. And my daughter was very frightened. She was only 15 at the time. He gave her a satsuma.
What?
Which, to this day, she carries about her person.
Have you ever felt tempted to open the walnut?
I've been tempted to do all sorts of things with the walnut, but it's...
Well, who isn't?
We're all been tempted.
No, I'm not yet. I believe
in the
the
walnut.
The secret will be revealed.
Well, what are you thinking, Jim? How does this strike you?
I've walked in the Pyrenees. These are the...
I've walked with a Pyrenees.
And I don't think you would go there hiking in the winter, in the blizzard.
Yeah. What do you think, Rose?
I think it's a lie because 10 years is far too long. What do you think?
I think my mind has broken. Because I just totally believe it.
So what's it going to be?
Maybe Adel is eccentric enough to have done that.
I didn't do anything. He gave me the walnut.
No, I'm talking about
yes,
keeping
you did.
a walnut.
You kept it for 10 years. Not just in a box at home. You take it with you everywhere. I mean, now I'm saying it. That sounds very...
OK, it's time to decide.
I don't know. All right, we're going to go live.
You're saying it's a lie.
We're going to go... No, we're not. What do you know we're not? I think it's true. And I look forward to seeing Ardel's walnut.
Ardel, was it true or was it a lie?
That story is true.
It's true. And he's actually got it. There it is.
There is the walnut.
Yes, it's true. Ardel has carried a walnut in his pocket for the last 10 years. Angela, you're next.
On the dance floor at a BBC Christmas party, I once gave Terry Wogan a black eye when I accidentally high-kicked him in the face.
David's team.
OK, what year was this?
Something like 1976.
And how did you come to give him a black eye?
Well, because everybody's always saying, can you do the high kick rips? And I did.
Sorry, is Rips your nickname or is Rips part of the move?
Sorry, Rips is one of my nicknames.
Can we call you Rips tonight?
If you would like to, yes.
I'd feel that's far too... I wouldn't have the courage.
Anyhow, they said, would you do the high kick? And we were all mucking about, so I did. And unfortunately, Terry was standing kind of a bit close and wallop, hit him.
You're not still able... Well, I sort of say you're not still able. Are you still able? Sorry, that's a terrible assumption. I do apologise, Rips, I really do.
Get it out! Come on, ask it!
Are you still... Are you still able to do it?
Yes.
You are? Well, would you? I mean, if you like, I could be Terry.
Are you serious?
Let's stand up.
I am standing up. Welcome. Here we are at the old...
You're serious?
Yes, I'm doing Terry Wogan.
And I haven't warmed up.
No, neither have I, but I've gone straight into the voice. And Terry's dancing away in that old way with his little microphone like that. Wonderful stuff. Children in need.
Look at that. Movement like a Swiss watch. Look at it.
Well, why not listen to me in the morning on the radio or watch me on the television? You can't get rid of me whenever you like, Angela. Here we go now.
Ready?
I'm ready. Here. Gee! Whoa! Good Lord!
That was...
I did warn you.
I would
I
describe
did
that
warn
as impressive and very close.
David?
Well, it obviously could have happened, and great to hear the Wogan impression again.
Thank you.
And I expect Ronnie Corbett was standing nearby commenting.
You'll never believe what I've just seen. Right, Jim, what do you think?
I'm tempted to think it's a lie. It's a lovely story to invent.
It's almost too good to be true.
Almost too good to be true.
All right, Rose?
Yeah. I'm still thinking about the high kick, to be honest. I think lie.
We think it's brilliantly constructed lie.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Angela, truth or lie?
The whole story is a lie.
Yes, it's a beautifully told lie. Angela did not kick Terry Wogan in the face. Rose, you're next.
Oh, wow. Okay. Last year, I had such bad toothache, I popped my Christmas dinner in a blender and drank it through a straw.
Please, team.
When you say you put your Christmas dinner in, what exactly did you put in the blender?
So I am from New Zealand, so Christmas...
You'd never have thought so.
Rob, you cheeky man.
There's a little pause before ma'am.
It was basically meats and salads and...
Do you have the traditional turkey in New Zealand?
No. Turkeys don't exist in New Zealand.
I never knew that.
I had a really bad... I had a root canal. I don't know if anyone's had a root canal. You can get dry rot, like with dry socket. Dry rot is what cupboards get. Dry.
I will interrupt you if it gets too arousing.
So I got dry socket.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So it's very bad with root canals, and so I couldn't chew, I couldn't eat anything.
But how much of it did you eat?
Not too much, and it was quite thick to get through the straw. I mean, it was quite disgusting.
What's it going to be?
I think it's plausible, because you can put all sorts of things in a blender and make a smoothie out of them.
What do you think, Ardle?
I think it's probably true.
Is it true? OK, despite the fact that I think they're wrong,
yeah,
I'm going to go with my teammates.
Rose, truth or a lie?
It was a lie.
Sorry. It's a lie. Rose didn't drink her Christmas dinner through a straw. Jim, you're next.
Oh, right. Possession.
OK, there is a box underneath your desk, Jim. Open the box and then first of all, read out the card to us.
This box contains a present that was handmade for me by Dame Judi Dench.
Right, let's have a look at it. Oh. Right. Lee's team.
Well, first of all, what is it?
It's a cushion.
OK. And what's embroidered on it?
It says, naughty, broad-bent.
Naughty broadbent. How long have you had that cushion, Jim?
That's in year 2000.
Right. And how are you at line learning?
Quite good, not as good as I was.
Because that's only 3 words and you've had 20 years to learn it.
I know, but it's...
In fact, it's 2 words.
Yes, I was going to say, how good are you at maths?
What were you working on together when she made that for you?
The film Iris.
Oh,
of course.
Wonderful film. Wonderful film.
That was your Oscar-winning film. Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Brilliant film. I love that film. About the opticians, yeah?
Are we allowed to have a closer look at it?
She made you your very own frisbee.
Why would she call you naughty broadbent?
Well, it is another story.
Well, we'd like to hear it.
It's Christmas, Jim, it's Christmas.
Well, Rob, can I just ask why you stood there like a cushion security man?
Because if this does turn out to be from the Great Dame, then we wouldn't want any harm to come to it.
But the reason she called me naughty in this cushion is we used to have a cat called Naughty. And when I took the cat to the vet and was waiting in the reception with all the other people with their various animals, the receptionist said, "Naughty broadbent?" And I had to stand up and go, "That's me."
Had Dame Judy ever met the cat?
No, she hadn't met the cat, but she liked the story I told her.
Right.
Where's the cushion currently live?
It comes there's a little child's chair.
Oh, who made that? Thora Hird?
I don't know, somebody in the 19th century.
Thora Hird.
So what's it going to be then?
I am leaning towards it being the truth.
Truth.
Ardle?
Oh, it's true. It's a beautiful gift made with love for a lovely man.
Gonna go with my team and say it's true.
Jim, was it true or was it a lie?
That was, in fact, true.
It's true. Jim really was given that cushion by Dame Judi Dench. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who is telling the truth. So joining us by video link, please welcome this week's special guest, Hugh. So, Angela, what is Hugh to you?
Well, this is Hugh, and his reindeer once smashed my windscreen.
Right, Angela's screen smasher. Ardle, how do you know Hugh?
This is Hugh. One Christmas, I felt so bad about lying to him, I had to leave the country.
Right, Ardle's misled mate. And finally, Lee, what's your relationship with Hugh?
This is Hugh. He saved my life when I caused a riot at a prison panto.
So, there we have it. David, where would you like to begin?
OK, so, Angela, talk us through what happened with the windscreen and the reindeer.
What more would you like to know?
OK, were you in the car?
No, I wasn't.
Was the car moving?
No.
Where was the car parked?
It was parked in the car park of a pub on the edge of Dartmoor.
And how did the reindeer come to smash the windscreen?
Because it was on the roof of the pub, which is a 16th century pub. And every year I have a party in this pub for my friends and relatives. And Hugh, it's now his son, actually, Chris Worthington, who looks after it. But when Hugh was there, Hugh used to decorate the pub and had one of those things with the reindeer pulling the sled across the roof.
Doing untold damage to a listed building.
Well, no. It had been put up there properly.
Okay.
Yeah, no. But we were all inside having dinner, and suddenly there was this almighty crash, and my car was the one that was right in its path when it fell.
So what happened? Where was Hugh when all of this commotion was going on?
Behind the bar, where he belonged.
Did he?
Where he belong. Get back behind the bar where you belong.
He's mine host. He was the owner of the pub.
Yeah, sure. But when all the commotion happened, obviously Hugh would have...
He ran out too. We all went out to see what the noise was.
Yeah. And how was your reaction? Did you deck him?
Did I what?
Deck him.
With that accent, you can't say that.
No,
Did you deck him?
No, I didn't deck him, and I didn't deck him either.
Missed opportunity.
And are you still in contact with Hugh?
Well, not really, because Hugh now lives in Melbourne. He's moved.
Are you saying that's where he is now?
I'm assuming that's where he is now. Yeah.
Gosh.
I feel sorry for Hugh, because he's probably thinking, why couldn't they just taken a photograph of me and put this on pause? And I could have gone, oh, there he is, he's moving. No smiling, Hugh, you know the rules.
Ardle. Yes. What was your relationship with Hugh?
Well, Hugh was on a committee at my children's primary school. And shortly before Christmas one year, he asked me to be Santa Claus at the Christmas fair.
Right.
And I didn't want to be Santa Claus at the Christmas fair. Yeah. So I said no.
Why?
It's my worst nightmare, actually. I just thought, like, why me?
Because you're Ardle O'Hanlon and you're lovable.
For an actor, it's a bit like a busman's holiday. They're going to be questioning your credibility, like you're not the real Santa, all that kind of stuff.
Well, I've done it, and it went very well.
And did they believe you were the real Santa?
Yes, they did, because I put on a different voice.
Oh.
Can you hear it?
Hello, Angela. Oh. Have you been good this year?
Oh, dear. Yeah, you sound like a sort of pervert robot.
I don't care. All that matters to me is the opinion of Jim Broadbent.
Well, I played Santa several times, And I think, no.
I set you up. I elevated you above these idiots. Continue, David.
Well, no, I can completely understand why that sort of event would be a nightmare. So what did you do?
Well, I lied to you. I said I'd love to do it, but I can't. And I said the first thing that came into my head, I said I'm going to be away that weekend. And then I felt really bad for telling him that lie. So when I got home, I booked a weekend away.
Where to?
Stockholm.
Why Stockholm?
It was available.
So your children missed the Christmas fair as well?
No, they didn't miss it. They went to the Christmas fair.
You went to Stockholm yourself?
On my own. I picked Stockholm because I thought if I went to Paris or Barcelona, I might have had fun. And I genuinely didn't want to have fun. And I just wanted to be away. I couldn't take the chance of staying in my own house because Hugh is quite formidable and he has like minions. And
what did you fear would happen to you if Hugh?
Well, I would have been
found out about
exposed as a liar, and I didn't want to be. I have lied before, and I've lied quite successfully, and without any qualms.
Okay.
But on this occasion, I felt because it was my children were involved, my wife was doing the tombola, she wasn't going to come with me.
Yeah.
How is Mr. Bowler?
You have to ask her. I don't know.
One more question. Why is Hugh not here in the studio?
Because I live in Dublin, as does Hugh. And I think that answers that.
Okay, now what about Lee? Lee, remind us of your claim.
This is Hugh. He saved my life when I caused a riot at a prison panto.
And what was the prison?
Wandsworth.
And were you thrilled when you heard they were going to put a panto on and you would get to watch it?
Why were you in the prison?
I was in the prison because a friend of mine works for a charity that puts on shows for prisoners, and they asked me if I would get involved.
So what was the panto?
The panto was Cinderella.
Uh-huh.
What was your role?
My role was to sort of bring a bit of good spirits to the company. I wasn't in the panto.
It must have been very hard for you once the performance began.
Yeah.
Because I know you, and it would have been very hard for you to be in the wings and not want to...
Hang on, I wasn't in... Which wing are you talking about?
in H-wing. But to be in the wings, and you must have wanted to get on there.
Well, I did introduce the show. That was my sort of... I'll introduce the show.
And what form did your introduction take?
It's a tough gig. I was trying to do all the usual stuff. What do you do for a living? Oh, sorry, right. And then I thought, do what you do at Panto. They'll love this. They don't want to hear my jokes. What they want, chocolate.
Right.
So I had a bowl of those little wrapped miniature sweet things, and I just started lobbing them out, because that's what you do at Panto, right? I was lobbing them out and getting everyone upbeat.
And what happened?
You know, it was getting a bit rowdy. And then I threw a big handful very hard, and it hit one of the, I didn't know at the time, notorious hard men. Straight in the eye.
Yes.
What miniature bar was it?
No, it was a giant Toblerone.
So what happens then?
So he said, "You've just hit me in the eye." And then he goes a bit quiet. Everyone's tense because they know it's Big Harry.
So what happened?
Yeah.
He does what any hardened criminal does when he's trying to assert his alpha maleness. He goes for me.
Right.
And the next minute, complete riot breaks out.
In all of this, where does Hugh fit in?
Where does Hugh fit in?
Where does Hugh fit in? Where does Hugh fit in?
I was the executive producer.
Not you. What was Hugh's role?
He was, brace yourself, and is a prisoner.
What? Well, I wasn't expecting that. So Hugh was a con.
Not was a con. Hugh is a prisoner.
He's in a very relaxed prison now.
Yeah.
That is an artificial backdrop that they sent to the prison, and if you were to pull that away, you'd see lots of bars, seriously, and uniforms with arrows facing upwards.
What did he do?
The wardens have gone, the alarms are going, it's chaos. So Hugh grabs me, he says, keep your head down and follow me. And we ran, and then we find this open cell, and he just throws me in, shuts the door. He says, this is the only place no one can get to because it's automatic locking.
Yeah.
And now I'm in, I'm safe.
How long were you there?
I was in there for 2.5 years. It was supposed to be 4, but I had really good behaviour. I worked in the library.
All right, we need an answer. So, David's team, is Hugh Angela's screen smasher, Ardle's misled mate, or Lee's prison pal? What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, it's all mysterious why Hugh's on the screen, and the best reason for that is Angela's. That was entirely credible.
What about you, Rose?
Weirdly, I believe that Ardle has travelled to Stockholm to avoid an awkward conversation before, but it has nothing to do with Hugh. I think Angela.
You think Angela?
Absolutely.
I think Angela.
I think we think Angela's is
You're
the
going to
most
say
plausible
Angela.
story.
So, Hugh, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Hugh, and Ardle lied to me one Christmas.
Yes, Hugh is Ardle's misled mate. Thank you very much, Hugh. Which brings us to our final round, quick fire lives, and we start with... It's David.
Aged 7, I wrote to Father Christmas and told him I would much rather have a map of Saxon Britain than the roller skates I feared he was getting me.
All right, Lee's team.
Wow.
Oh, you know him best of all.
That's true. True.
You didn't want roller skates?
No.
Why did you think he was getting your roller skates?
Roller skates were a popular toy around, you know, I'm not saying they're just a toy. Of course, they're a sports item, a novelty shoe.
Yeah.
But roller skates were being given, and I hated the thought of them.
What was the attraction of the map?
Well, I'm quite interested in history, and we'd done the Anglo-Saxons at school that term.
Did you get the map?
I did, yes.
Do you still have the map?
No.
Why not?
Because a lot of its analysis of the Anglo-Saxon era has been discredited.
And at 7, you were able to work this out.
In fact, it was a very simplistic view of the way England was then, with these small number of rigidly divided kingdoms, and we just can't know that it was like that.
What are you thinking, Angela?
Yeah, it's the kind of nerdy thing he probably would have done when he was 7. Yeah.
I mean, it's plausible, but I don't think it's true.
I am actually 50-50 on this. I think we're going to say... I think it's true. I'm going with Angela.
You're going to say it's true. OK. David, truth or lie?
It is a lie.
Of course it's a lie.
Next. It's Jim.
My first acting agent said my name was too boring, so for a year I called myself Blake Diamond.
Wow.
When you changed your name to Blake Diamond, what sort of films were you in? Were they legal?
It was way before I saw a camera.
Did you get any work as Blake Diamond?
No.
Nothing?
Not at all, and I didn't get one job. But at the same time, I was thinking, right, I've got to get some USP.
Had you considered any other names before Blake Diamond?
Len Theatre.
Wow.
But I thought that would attract attention, that would anchor me in where I wanted to be.
It certainly does what it says on the tin.
Steve, give him the job.
All right, what are you going to say? What do you think?
I think a man of his sophistication would have come up with a better name that would have got him more work.
What name should you have gone with, Ardle?
Tony Sunshine.
What are you going to say, truth or lie?
You're saying lie.
Lie.
We're both saying lie. I'll say lie.
You're going to say it's a lie. OK, Jim, was it a lie or was it the truth?
It was a lie.
Well, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. And I can reveal that David's team have 4 points and Lee's team have 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.